Well, do I have a story for you guys? About 2 weeks ago, I went out in my wheeling Jeep. I went to go start it up. It's been sitting for a while. So I go start that Jeep up, and it's running for a while. Tires are flat, so, or at least the driver's rear was. So I'm going to pull it out and drive it in the garage, pump all the tires up, and go store it again. As I'm starting to move, it kind of stutters, putt. So I give it a little bit more throttle, and all of a sudden it goes pop, and that was it. Now it just cranks over really fast. I haven't had any time to diagnose it, and I thought to myself, I'll get to it later. And a couple days later, I'm driving my daily Jeep. And then all of a sudden, I'm driving to work, 5:30 in the morning, going to work, and boom! Ah! Super loud. I limp it back home and throw it in the garage, and discover a spark plug's loose on it. And thought to myself, this is why we started a YouTube channel. It's because of crazy stuff like this you can't even make up. And we got plenty of content to show you on this channel. So, and it just keeps coming. So being a Jeep owner, owning hot rods and muscle trucks, and we have all sorts of motorsports. So this was just icing on the cake, I should say, of why we have this channel and just the crazy stuff you see. Okay, we're gonna fire the Grand Rally up. The first time since the little episode the other morning on my way to work. That is not a good noise. Let's check it out. Okay, now I don't even know what to think. When I pulled the Grand Rally in, you gotta see this. Yeah, so I pulled it in, right? I just showed you guys that video. I noticed that this back spark plug was loose. Look at that. So I'm like, whoa, that's really loud. And it's loose, so there's my issue. Then I saw this when I brought it in. You know, it was kind of dark outside. I brought it in the garage. Look at. What the heck? Now I feel like someone's messing with me. That thing's just laying there. The threads look good. And the threads look good in there. In the hole. Like, what's going on? And then this one's loose. This one's loose. I don't know what's going on. That's just bizarre. Yeah, so I guess we'll just put those back in and tighten them. Put some anti-seize on them. Call it good and see what happens. We got the back one in, tightened it down. It was loose. That one that we saw that was out, got that one back in. Checking the rest of them. I'm just going to pull them all, put anti-seize on them, put them back in there, make sure they're all snug. But look at this one. Loose. Loose. That one's hard to tell. But I gotta get to it anyways. Snug all those up, and I think that will solve our issue. What a freak accident. I'm glad that's how it was and it wasn't something major. Okay, so back at it. This guy is really loose. I don't even need the ratchet for it. You can tell they've been sitting out a little bit. All the carbon built around the threads that they weren't in all the way. This thing probably wasn't running the best. This old Cherokee. The moment of truth. Did we fix it or did we not? I think we did. Well, that's a wrap on this little quick video. Our little project that we had that I did not intend to have. It was, kind of a freak deal. Spark plug goes flying out when I'm driving to work. Who would expect that? I think we kind of lucked out. I'm guessing they just vibrated out. That one just laid up on the valve cover and sounded like I blew an exhaust manifold. But luckily it was just something simple. Spark plugs were still good. They checked out. Put them all back in. We're good to go. Till next time. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And follow us on Instagram, Mac Specialties. And see you guys next time.